and callers. They do not necessarily represent the views of the advertisers, management, staff, or ownership of WCTC.
Take Jersey Central with Bert Barron with you every morning. Listen online at WCTCAM.com. Jersey moves fast. Join the show that keeps you one step ahead. Jersey Central with Bert Barron on the new Talk Radio 1450 WCTC.
It is 8:08. Welcome to hour number 3 of Jersey Central on the new Talk Radio WCTC, the voice of Central Jersey. I am Bert Barron. Contest coming up a little bit later on this hour. Chance to win a Blu-ray copy of the movie Risen, courtesy of Sony Pictures Home Entertainment. And by the way, it is available starting today for download and purchase, but your chance to win a free DVD, Blu-ray DVD, is coming up a little bit later on here in this 8 o'clock hour. Well, if you're ready to impress your guests this summer, and I certainly am, this is your chance to freshen up your next party or get-together with a few simple tips from my special guest who is on the Raritan Bay Medical Center Jersey Newsmaker Hotline. She is entertaining expert Melanie Mannarino, and she joins us with some information about how to prepare some good snacks and also how to just make your party a little bit better this summer, and that's what it's all about. Melanie, welcome to WCTC. How you doing this morning?
Very well, thank you.
Great to talk to you. You know, I'm always looking about having a nice party. You get to have the friends over. Everybody has a good time. And I'm always trying to look for ways to throw that perfect outdoor party. Give me a couple of the basics that I should know about.
Oh, sure. I've got lots. So I've partnered with a couple of great brands to share my best tips. And I want to start by saying you really have to set the mood. So I set little glass bowls out with stones and pebbles from the garden, and I stick flameless candles in them, put those around. It makes a good vibe. And then I also, another secret is to make a big batch cocktail and stick it in a beverage dispenser so that when guests arrive, they can enjoy a mixed drink and you don't have to play bartender.
So kind of have that ready to go for when the people arrive.
Exactly, because, you know, as a host or hostess, you never want to be stuck behind the bar, you know, pouring drinks. What can I get you?
That's no
Just
fun. You're right.
Let people serve.
Right. Very true. So some other things, some healthy snacks, or what are some things that I could share with my guests that come by?
Oh, yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. No one says no to hummus. And I love Sabra hummus, especially. It's basically the unofficial meal of my household because, you know, when dinner is nearly ready and everybody's sort of starving, instead of diving into junk food, I'll just set out some hummus and veggies. And what's great is that you could take that sort of everyday tradition and translate it to company. And so I'll set up a large platter of colorful veggies, open a hummus, and put it out, and, you know, guests love it.
That's become very popular in recent years, Melody, hasn't it? Everybody likes to have hummus at their party nowadays. And it's a great appetizer for any get-together, isn't it?
It really is. You know what? Because it's good for you. It's nutritious. You know, you can eat it with veggies. I love it with carrot sticks, actually. And Sabra makes so many great flavors that you just really get, there's variety within the idea of hummus. So it's wonderful.
Very cool. You know, there's been a lot of talk, unfortunately, about these mosquitoes and this virus that some people, the Zika virus, it's probably not going around in New Jersey just yet, but people don't want to have their, you know, the party ruined by mosquitoes and whatnot. How do I keep the bugs down from invading my outdoor party? Any ideas?
Well, it's true. You know, people do say they are afraid to spend as much time as they'd like to outside because of these mosquito-borne illnesses like Zika. However, I do have a great idea to, you know, not let the mosquitoes win. Newtone Haven backyard lighting and mosquito repellent system is really great because it's silent, odorless, and invisible. So you basically plug it in, and you don't have to deal with an open flame or butane or sprays. It provides protection for more than 200 hours before you need a refill. And it does, in fact, protect against all types of mosquitoes, including those that carry the Zika virus. So this is a really convenient way to keep mosquitoes at bay and from ruining your fun.
See, that's kind of cool, too, because, you know, people used to have that old school, like, bug zapper thing that would kill all the bugs. And I think people don't want to kill the bugs. They just want to keep them away from ruining the cookout, right?
Right. They just want them to, you know, not bother you. Stay away from the people and the food, right?
Yeah, of course. You're sitting there and then you hear bugs who are, you know, sizzling on the bug zapper. Nobody wants that either. You know what? Just let's have something that will just keep the bugs away and not ruin anybody's good time. I think that's all people want, right?
Exactly.
Cool stuff.
So true.
Where can we find out more about you? You do some things on television and magazines. What do we need to know about Melanie Mannarino?
No, well, I mean, listen, this is what I love to do, right? Talk about entertaining tips. I entertain at home. And yes, I do write for a variety of magazines and other outlets. I did want to say, you know, I I love sort of practicing what I preach, and I wanted to talk about wonderful pistachios as well because, my gosh, if there's one snack that's always on hand in my house, it's definitely the salt and pepper wonderful pistachios. And when it comes to entertaining, along with things like the hummus, you really want to set out snacks that are low maintenance for the host and hostess. I think you can see a theme running through, this segment here is that you don't want to work too hard as the host. You want to really enjoy yourself.
Yeah, most
And
of the time
so,
people throw a party, they forget to have fun themselves at their own party sometimes, and that's the last thing we want to have happen.
Exactly. Then it's like, gosh, why did I do this? It was just a bunch of work. And so, pistachios are another thing that I like to set out because, again, it's that idea that, guests can just enjoy. They're good for you. They're better than, say, greasy chips. Wonderful Pistachios has a bunch of different flavors that are, make things even a little more special. And it's just one more way to just sort of let people feel like they are relaxing in their own backyard when, in fact, they're over at your house.
Is it worth paying the extra little bit of money, Melanie, to get the pistachios that are already shelled, or should I just put in the work and shell them myself? Does it matter?
I'll tell you what,
Yeah.
it's definitely a personal preference, but I think if you shell them yourself, it's more fun. I just think it just makes more of a party atmosphere. You have a bowl for the empties and a bowl for the good ones. So.
All right. I guess they say anything worth having in life is worth working for a little bit, and that includes pistachios, right?
That's right.
All right. Good stuff. Melanie, thank you for your time this morning, and we appreciate the tips, and you have a fun and healthy, happy summer, okay?
You too. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you. All right. Melanie Mannarino, my guest on the Rare